Hi Flosstube, this is Dory 23 Stitches and I'm Dory, and this is Oreo. He came to say hello today before I start my video, right? Say hi, Oreo. He was taking a nap and I picked him up and brought him over here, and I thought he could say hello to everybody. Right, baby? This is my 13-year-old Havanese. His name is Oreo Cookie officially. Right? Say hi. This is my baby boy. He's my best friend. I love him. I love him. Okay, you ready to go take your nap? Okay, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hope everybody is doing great. Today is Monday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you Irish people out there and non-Irish. I am not Irish, but that's okay. I didn't wear green. I didn't think of it. Anyway, I'm back with my video. This is Flosstube number 4, but it's my second one since I've been back with you all after about a 1.5 year break. So today I figured I would show you just what I've worked on since last week and show you some things that I've picked up and maybe talk about some new things I want to start. Goodness knows we have a lot of those, especially after market. I've gotten some of my market stuff in the mail. I've spread my shopping between 3 different shops, I believe now at this point, and my Keepsakes package came today, so I will share that with you. But I guess I'm going to start with things that I've worked on. And yesterday, I finally caught up with my temperature chart, which is the Projet Temperate Shores by the French ladies whose name escapes me, but I will link it in the bottom as always. So here is where I am. Yesterday, I spent the entire day working on the March tree. So this is cut off. You know what? Let's take it out so I can show you, because there is a cute little bird up here. So I got the basis of it done, and then today I'm hoping to get some of the dates and the temperatures in for the month of March. I'm really behind on this one. So here's my board. Oh, for those of you that have cats and you have a board like this, don't leave it out, because look what they do. So now I know I need to put it away so they can't scratch it when I'm not around. Okay. So here's where I am now. Sorry for the wrinkles. So I did yesterday, I worked on this, and I forgot I didn't do the back stitch yet to make that an M. That will be an M, but I didn't get to that part. So here's the bird. So these are all the branches, and then this is the bottom. This is not finished yet. I have to finish this up. So the way this works is every day, whatever the temperature is, there's a number that a DMC number that corresponds to what the temperature is, and you start at the bottom. So you fill it all the way up, and this is what I did yesterday. So I'm glad I at least got the tree mostly done, and I can move on to the temperatures now. Really enjoying this project. Again, this was told to me by Pam from Pam and Steph, Just Keep Stitching. And it's a great little project. It's gonna take me all year to do, but I love it. So that is where I am. Finally got some work on that. I didn't get to stitch as much as I wanted to last week. I had a couple days where I was a little under the weather, and when I'm feeling nauseous, I can't bring myself to stitch. I mean, if I have a cold or something, I can stitch through that, but I don't know. I just didn't have a good stitching week last week. I did a little bit of stitching at work, which brings me to my next project without having an avalanche. So probably should have taken these out before I started filming. So I'm working on Christmas Dreams by Tiny Modernist. And at work last week, I completed the stocking. And I also did the lantern, and I'm really happy with the way the lantern came out. I think it's really cute with the flame in there. And I started on the snowman, so you see he's gonna need some eyes and a nose in there. But like I said last week, I always do my white first as much as possible. So I do the white and then I fill everything else in. So if you haven't seen this before, let me grab, oh, I didn't pull it out. Excuse me, one sec. Is going to show you what the whole thing will look like when it's completed. This was a mystery sal by Tiny Modernist, but when I discovered it, it was already out, so I just bought it all at once. So this is what it will look like when it's complete. And I'm very happy with the progress, and I'm really enjoying working on it. And I've discovered Tiny Modernist a little more since then, and there's some more things that I want to do by her. So very exciting. Got that done mostly at work. That's a work project. The other one I worked on this week was my Wordy Birds by Sweetwing Studio. And if you remember, I said I had changed to a pink fabric rather than the peachy one I was using. So I got home in, finished the word wear, and then I started on this line over here. And I did these birdie feet because I think it was the same color as... Why did I do that? I don't know. There's some reason why I decided to... Oh, I know why. Because this was a dark, this purple was dark. And I wanted to do the lighter stitches that touched it first. That's why. So I went and did the birdie feet there. But this is... It's in this bag. So this is February's Wordy Birds by Sweet Wing Studio. So there's the little birdie feet there. And also this week... I was going to show you this in haul, but I have it in my hands right now. I got my So Much to Love bag that I had ordered. It came in the mail, and I love it. So since it's pink, I'm using it for my pink Wordy Birds there. Cute little cats on the back as well. And the inside is corresponding. Isn't that cute? And Karen always puts her signature felt heart on there. So I'm really loving this bag. The reason this is in a big plastic bag, I'll tell you one of my secrets. I keep this in here because I carry this to work, and I realize that my backpack isn't waterproof. So if I have it in this bag and it rains on me, then my stitching is going to get wet. So I always put the stitching, if I'm taking something in my backpack, I put it in the big plastic bag. But for now, since I'm home, I can put it right in the bag. It'll fit in here nicely. And I love these bags. Love them. And since I'm talking about it, I had ordered another one from her and it arrived this week. So this is my other one. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to put my St. Patrick's project that I might work on today just because of what day it is. Look how cute that is. I just love these bags. So I got that one. So that's a little bit of haul showing you early just because I was talking about bags. But this is So Much to Love on Etsy by Karen. Okay. So that is what I worked on. I think that's really all I did this week. Because like I said, I wasn't feeling well. So those three, my temperature chart. Oh, just talking about the temperature chart. I happen to have this handy this week. So this is what happens. So they give you colors and they give you temperatures within it looks like 4 degrees until you get down here, then it's a little bit of a wider range. But whatever the temperature is for that day, you just find your color and you stitch the little motif in that color. So I'm definitely gonna, hopefully in between working tonight, I work in the evenings on Mondays, and when I have some free time, I'm gonna hopefully get a few of those days in and start on March, because I'm really far behind on that. So that's all the stitching to show you, unfortunately. However, I have plenty of haul to show you. This past weekend, I visited my new LNS, which I'm so happy that New Jersey finally has an LNS that's near me. It's called Born to Stitch, and she's located in Secaucus, which is right outside Manhattan. So if you're ever visiting Manhattan, you could just take the quick trip over. It's only about a 10-minute ride. She has a great shop. It's full of everything you could possibly want. And she had some market stuff and a few other things that I wanted to get. Oh, here's a great story. So when Amy came back from market, Amy is the owner of Born to Stitch, she had posted a picture of all the stuff she brought back from market just on the table. And I zoomed in on that picture. I'm like, oh, what has she got there? And I saw there was this little tiny peeking out area of a lavender fabric. And I said to her, what is that purple fabric? And she goes, oh, I have a bunch of purples. Well, when I walked in the shop, the one I saw on the table was sitting there waiting for me. And here it is. I got it. I'm so excited. This is Be Stitch Me Lotus. It's a 28 count Lugana. That's my fabric of choice. Lugana. Isn't that pretty? So as soon as, I hope the color is showing up, but as soon as I saw this in that picture, I said I knew I wanted it. And luckily when I went to the store on Saturday, she had it. And here's my plan for that. You know, I'm doing these Wordy Birds by Sweet Wing Studio, Susan. I love this pattern, and there's a lot of purple in it, and it's called for a blue, which is beautiful. But I thought with all the darker purples, wouldn't that look pretty on this lavender? So I'm going to try it. I'm going to do a floss toss. I'm going to see. Well, we put some of them in the shop. We put some of them on there, and it looked really good. And my other thought was maybe some of these blue things, I guess they're raindrops. Maybe they'll show up a little more on the purple. So we'll see. I just thought it would be fun to try it because I love that purple umbrella. My umbrella that I use in Manhattan is purple. I just realized that. That's really funny. So I had this already, but I picked this up at Amy's shop. I also got my monthly village piece by Country Cottage Needleworks. Oh, and I did, last week when I couldn't find the January one, it was in the bottom of the bag of all the things I was showing you, and I noticed it after the video. So I did have it, I just didn't have it handy. So now I have all 3 months, and I haven't started them yet, but I just want to have them because I love them. So what else did I get? I also got, this is going to be my first or second, depending on which one I do first, because I did get another one in the other package I'm going to show you. I have never done a Brenda Gervais. So Amy had this one. I just want to make sure I'm not holding it upside down. Isn't that pretty? The saying says, "The earth laughs in flowers." It's called "The Earth Laughs." And I thought it was so pretty, and it's kind of a companion piece to the other one I picked up. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. So I got that, and I'm really excited about it. So I got that one. So those are the things that I also purchased. I was standing at the cash register, and I saw this cute little needle minder, Born to Stitch. So I said, oh, add that on. But what was even more fun is that Amy had a little contest or a little game going on in the store where you had to find a little rubber ducky. And her friend Astrid, who I just met this weekend, and I loved her, she was great. She was helping me find something I was looking for, and she goes, you don't see, just look for the ducks. They could be right in front of you. And it was literally right in front of me, but I was so focused on the stitching that was on the wall, I didn't even see it. So with getting one of the little duckies, you win a prize. And the prize that I won was to choose either 4 DMCs or 1, how do you say it? Swadelge. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Swadelge. I don't know how to say it, but I did. I picked this red one. So this was a gift from Amy, and I think it's adorable, and it's beautiful color, and it's very soft, and I hope I said it right because I don't know how to speak French. That always seems to come up on my floss tubes. I don't know why that is. So that was my haul from Born to Stitch, and I also spent probably 4 hours sitting there. I say stitching. I didn't get many stitches in because we were all really having a good time and chatting, and I met some new friends, and it was really nice. And the really cool thing is that I met this lovely girl named Nicole, and when I walked in, she goes, I know you, I just washed your floss tube, and that made me happy because I'm glad it's out there. I'm glad people are finding it, so that's fun. That was a really nice day. If you get a chance to go see Amy and her shop in Secaucus, New Jersey, I highly encourage you to do that because she has everything, and she has really cool models on the wall, and it's just a lot of fun. And she has a really big table where you can sit and stitch, and she always has Flosstube playing in the background, which is a lot of fun. So that was a great time on Saturday. Next, I'm going to show you my haul from Keepsakes without showing my address. So thank you, Stephanie and Barbara. There was one night where I was kind of in a shopping mood, and I kind of went a little crazy on their website, just adding things to cart, and I really didn't reel myself in. I just kind of went with it. So I'm going to show you my stack of, this is most of my market haul. There's one more package I'm waiting for from Heartland that just shipped today. And I didn't want to wait till next week to show you everything because then it'll just be even longer. Excuse me while I have some orange juice. In my Primrose Cottage mug. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this little pile here because it's so fun. The first thing that fell out of the bag was my Threadworks thread pack. So this is from the Night Garden series where they took, I think, 12 designers, all had to use these 4 colors to come up with their vision of what they could do with it. So I chose another tiny modernist. Goodness gracious. This is her Twilight Moon. How cute is that? So with these colors, you stitch this pattern. So that was really cute. So I have that. And then I also ordered the new Classic Colorworks 3 colors that came out, which are these. And when I received it, there was a little free pattern. Now, I don't know if everybody got this or if this is just a Keepsakes thing. I have a feeling everybody got it. Isn't that cute? So these colors you use for this. That is called Springtime, and it's by Little House Needleworks. So very pretty colors there. Okay. Next thing I got is Heartfelt Home by Textile Crafts. Haven't heard of them before, but I thought this was a cute one. I don't know if I'll use that polka dot fabric, but I thought that was a cute little pattern. Got that one. So this is my either first or second, depending on what I do, Brenda Gervais. So this is the one that goes with the one I picked up at Amy's shop. And this one says, "Where liberty dwells, there is my country." And that was apparently said by Ben Franklin. But I think that's really cute. I love the Quaker motifs in it. I love the bald eagle and the flags. So, like I said, I haven't done a Brenda Gervais before, so these will be my first. This one I couldn't resist. Very, very cute. Little House Needleworks. This is the Farmer's Market ABCs. How cute is that? So that would be a cute one to stitch up. This uses some classic Colorworks and DMC. I don't have fabric for these yet. I just picked them up because they were cute. Here's one by Shakespeare's Peddler. This is called Joy. I really love that. I think that's so pretty. Looking forward to working on all of these. These look like just DMCs in here. Got that one. This one is so pretty. This is by October House Fiber Arts, and it's Americana White. Now, I don't think you have to do it in white. I personally don't care for stitching all in white, but I love the design. So we'll see what I decide to do. I love that heart in the middle and the little motifs in there, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of white, which is another reason why I usually do it first to get it out of the way. But there's no rules, and nobody says I have to stitch it in white, so we'll see. Here is another Tiny Modernist. Oh, I thought this was so cute, and I really am enjoying working on the Christmas Dreams. So obviously I like the way she does her charts, and this is so colorful and pretty. This one says, at spring, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to put my glasses on for this one because it's tiny, and I don't want to mess it up. Oh, it says, see, spring, season of new beginnings when tulips bloom, birds sing, and the world comes alive once again. So how pretty is that? It's very colorful. This is all DMC. And I'm looking forward to starting this one. Sooner rather than later, I got to get some fabric for it. So pretty. This one, I think they said this was an exclusive that now was released to everybody. Summer House Stitchworks, My Blue Heaven. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I love all the blue work around the edges and the blue roof on that house. I live in a blue, my condo is blue. It's probably around that color too. But, so I like that. This caught my eye right away. This is one of the first things I chose for market. So for those who don't know, when I keep saying market, the needlework industry just had their big marketplace where everybody gathers in Nashville, all the designers and then the shops. So the designers each have a booth, and everybody has what they're releasing for the new season, and then the shops come and buy them. So we, as cross-stitchers, can pre-order things from the shops that we use, and then when they come in, they send them all to us. So that's what all of this stuff is from. The last one I have here is not cross-stitch. I mean, it is, but it isn't. This is by Works by ABC, and this is her 324, the sequel. So what this is, she did a 324, which I haven't done yet, where she used 324 different colors of DMC thread, and each motif was cross-stitch. This one is, I don't know if you can see it, this is all kinds of specialty stitches. It's like backstitch and black work, and I was looking through the patterns. It's really intricate, and I wanted to do this one because I kind of wanted the challenge. I think it's going to be fun to do something different stitches, and you know, maybe do one of these blocks a day or something. I don't know. This is a pretty big project. What is the dimensions on this? This is, does it say the stitch count anywhere? I don't see it yet. The finished size is 11 by 11, but I don't see the stitch count must be on the inside of the package, and I'm not going to go through pulling that out now, but this is a big one. But I love it. And of course, I have a master set of DMC, so I already have all the colors I need. So that's not an issue. It's just a matter of doing these different stitches. So I'm excited about it. I think it's really pretty. So that is the last one from my haul from Keepsakes, which arrived very quickly. I'm really impressed and really excited. That was fun to get that in the mail today. So now I have a whole pile of stuff here. The next thing I wanted to do, if I can locate them all, I think I mentioned, or I definitely mentioned last video, that Sweet Wing Studio, who is the designer of my Wordy Birds, that's Susan. She's becoming one of my favorite designers. I'm really enjoying the patterns she creates, and I joined her Patreon. So, excuse me, one second. I just have to get these. Oh, they're not there. I think again I missed, or did I already put, oh no, I already put them together. Sorry. Okay, so what I did last night was I printed out her Patreon patterns. So when you're a member of the Patreon, I think I'm in the second tier where I get patterns. So the patterns that she puts out. So like here's one that is free if you're a member of the Patreon. Isn't that pretty? This is the day that the Lord has made. Look at the colors. It's so colorful and pretty. So I printed this off because I want to start some of these, but I also wanted to show them to you guys. So that's really why I printed them. So this is one of the Patreon ones. This one, I think she just gave us yesterday. This is Bunny Business. So let's show you this the right way. Isn't that cute? That one. This one I bought. This one I bought. Save the ones that I bought for after. Okay, here is. This one was Winter Wonder Sampler. I have the fabric for this one. I believe it uses Helix. I think it's Picture This Bloss. Yes. I love the colors of this. It's so pretty. This one is really cute, and I really want to start this one soon. Love is my jam. Isn't that adorable? I love this. I don't know if I have fabric for it yet, but I really like it. So those are the free ones that I printed off. And then yesterday, Susan is celebrating 5 years as a cross-stitch designer. So she took her patterns and put them 40% off on her Etsy store. And I told her last night in a message, I had 10 of them in my cart. I had to reel myself in a little bit. So I did purchase 4 of them, and I think they're adorable. The first one is Love Thy Neighbor. Little cat and dog. How cute is that? So I got myself that one. This one I already had in my cart. So when it was on sale, I said, oh, I got to get it now. This is the Spring Doxology, and it says, praise God from whom all blessings flow. I just love her little birds. And the bunny rabbits are so cute. This is very timely. I should probably do this one soon. I also got myself another winter one. I'm a winter girl. I love winter. I love Christmas. I love my birthday is at that time. But this one says Believe. Another little birdie and a snowman. And I love the hearts in there. The flowers. Really, really cute. I really am loving Susan's designs. And one last one for spring. Bloom where you're planted. Love that big tulip in the middle. So here's a little surprise. I'm really excited about this. Next week, so let me go back a little bit. When you're on Instagram and they have hashtags and people hashtag what they're working on, you can click and see what other people are doing. And I think I did the hashtag for Wordy Birds just because I wanted to see. And I met a really cool friend. Her name is Tina. And she has, why can't I think of her Instagram name offhand? I can't think of it. Oh, yes, I can. It's called You Made That. How fun. So she and I got talking and we've become friends, and we both like the same type of things, and we both love Susan's designs. And we are going to interview Susan this coming Saturday. We're going to do I don't know, it's not a Zoom, it's another program she uses. And the 3 of us are going to have a talk and a video, and we'll upload it after it's edited. And I'm very excited about that because first of all, I have a new friend. And secondly, I get to talk to Susan, who has become a friend of mine also. And I get to gush on one of my favorite designers and talk to her and meet her through the computer here. So I'm excited about that, and look out for it. It should be uploaded hopefully a day or 2 after that. So I'm excited for that. That's like a big deal for me. So, okay, I know I'm rambling. There is another project I want to start working on, and I just printed it out for you. I was watching Flosstube, which I've been doing a lot lately, and I came across the Dutch Stitcher. Her name is Hanukkah, and she did this beautiful piece. It's called, I can't even say it, another French thing, Petite Carries or something. I'm sorry. And it's by Lynn, I don't know if it's by Lynn Polshin or if that's the name of it, but I can't pronounce any of these things, and I apologize if I'm murdering the French language. Anyway, Hanukkah did this beautiful pattern, and she didn't do it in these colors. This is a very big project. She did it in like greens and pinks. So I'm going to kind of borrow that idea from her. I did pick up the DMC that she based it off of. So the DMC, it's 4504. It's one of these, it's not a regular DMC. It was a little bit more expensive. Moulin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So here are the colors. This is the basis of, like, I think she used this on the border. So this is a variegated It's got like a dull green and the pinks. The only other color that I've decided I'm definitely going to use with this is my 3803. So this is the basis of mine, and I'm going to find a green that will go with this. I don't know if I'm going to use a brown, but I'll see. I'm going to play with it. So this is a huge project. This project, let me read you the dimensions of this. This is going to be 265 by 205. And I bought a huge piece of fabric for this. Thank you, Fat Porter Shop. This is a yard. This is a yard of what? Where'd the tag go? Oh, the tag was on the package. I'm pretty sure it's 28 count Lugana. Look at the size of it. This is huge. But it's 28 count Lugana in white. So I can use it for a million things. But I wanted to make sure I definitely had enough to do that large project. So, and you know what else I might want to try with a piece of this? Everybody's talking about dyeing their own fabric, and it's kind of interesting. I need to watch a tutorial. I'm sure I could do it. I just have to figure out how. But anyway, so this is a really, really big piece of fabric that I'm going to be able to use for other things when I'm done with what I need it for. So this is my next big plan. I really want to get a start on this with that. I just still have to figure out which other colors I'm going to put with it. I really didn't care for the red and blue on this. I don't know how well it printed. But Hanukkah's version is just beautiful. I almost wonder if I could find it and show it to you. The way she did it with those greens and pinks. Let me see. I think I have a picture of it. Would it be terrible to show you a picture of her floss tube? I don't know. But I'm definitely going to link her below because I really enjoyed her channel. I wonder if I could find it. I bet I could find it. I was showing the girls at the shop on Saturday. Here it is. So now you can see what it would look like in those other colors. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful, but I will link to her floss tube so you can see it for yourself. So there's one last thing I want to talk about. I can't believe I'm getting this done all in one take, and I'm only 27 minutes in. I started watching another floss tube, Katie, Jeremiah's mom. Hi, Katie. How are you? And I was watching her. She was explaining this monthly magazine group on Facebook. And I've heard Carolyn Zook talk about it before, but it never clicked for me to check it out and look it up. I don't know why. So basically what they do is they give you, in this group, they give you what they call an acrostic, which is, you know, you get a word and the word breaks down by letter. And then you stitch something that corresponds to each letter in the word. And I'm like, this sounds kind of cool. And it's a good way to stitch on things that maybe you haven't touched in a while, or a work in progress that you'd like to get finished that's been sitting around. And for the month of April, they're doing something called Springo. So I decided I'm going to jump in. I have to tell you, I have not talked about WhipGo because I'm a miserable failure at it. I tried it in the beginning of 2023. I think I did it for 2 months and then I just fell off. I wanted to stitch what I wanted to stitch. So WhipGo really didn't work for me. WhipGo is a whole year-long thing where you assign projects to numbers like on a bingo board, but it's a year long. So I figured with April, I could try this for 1 month and pick the projects I want to work on. So it will be more, I'll be more enticed to do it since I'm picking for that month what I want to work on. Basically, here's the board. So they gave you the word Springo. Okay. This is and they give you this as blank. I took Carolyn's suggestion and I used a randomizer for the numbers 1 through 35, and I had it randomized and I just put these numbers in. So what's going to happen is, like for S, of course, I'm going to use my Sweet Wing Wordy Birds, right? So anytime this number gets called, what's going to happen? Carolyn said she's going to pick the number March 31st around like evening time. She'll pick the number for the next day. So let's say she picks the number 16. If that's the case, then that's what I have to work on the following day. April 1st, I have to work on my Wordy Birds because it's the Sweet Wing, starts with the S, right? If she was to call the P, like say she calls number 25, that's going to be my temperature chart because it's Projet Temperatures. That's the P. So I'm going to try this for a month and I'm going to see how I do. I'm kind of excited about it. For R, I think I'm going to do my Hibernation Day by Heartstring Samplery because it uses Roxy Floss. Is it the R? So I want to get these things done, and this is going to, what's the word? It's going to entice me to get things done. I believe it's 100 stitches or 1 hour is the minimum for this, but usually when I stitch a project, I usually stitch it for the day. They also give you this to keep track of. You write your projects down and what days where it falls. but I might just write them up here. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to try it. I will link below to their group if you're interested in learning about that. I do think it's a good way to get some progress on things that you haven't touched in a while. So I think that might be it. This is a much shorter video than last time, but I knew that was going to happen because last time was kind of a whip parade. I showed you what I worked on. I showed you my haul. I talked about a little bit of plans, and I think that is it. So I'm going to end here. And oh, there is one, I'm sorry, there is one more thing I wanted to mention. And if I can find it. Okay. So I think right now, and this is not a big deal, but to me, I'm excited about the next. Right now, I think I'm around 650 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you for watching and all that. And all the comments have been nice and likes and all that. I've decided, though, if I do reach 1,000 subscribers, I have this pattern that came with one of my So Much to Love bags when I was in that monthly club that doesn't exist anymore. I wish it did. They sent an exclusive pattern that I believe you could only get if you got the bags. Why can't I open this? And the pattern is adorable. It's just not something I think I'm ever going to stitch. So I think that I'm going to give it away when I get to my 1,000 subscribers. This is a Teresa Kogut. Copper's Christmas. It's adorable. It's a little fox. I just, with all the stuff that I have to stitch, all the projects I've bought and everything that I have going, I don't think I'm ever going to do it. And I think it's silly to not pass it along. It also came with this adorable matching needle minder. So if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give this away. I think that's fun. So it's kind of a little goal I have for myself. I just wanted to show you guys that. I did put it on my Instagram story. Please follow me on Instagram. I love meeting new people and having a way to chat with each other. My Instagram is the same as here. It's at Dory23_stitches. So that's a lot of fun. I've been watching a lot of new Flosstubers. I've really been having fun with it while I'm stitching and meeting new people through the Flosstube. And it's funny, like I was watching Levi yesterday or the day before, and I realized I saw him at StitchCon. Totally didn't even realize that until he said that he was at StitchCon, and I said, oh yeah, that's right. So it's kind of fun to see what everybody else is working on and get to know people that way. I did mention it last time, but I'll say again, I will be this year at Stitch North Weekend. I always get this confused. Stitch North Weekend 1, StitchCon Weekend B. I think I did that right. I always sometimes I have to look at the calendar because I forget which one is which. But I'm very excited to go to both of those events. So, okay, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope if you liked the video, I hope you'll subscribe and stick around for a bit and tell your friends. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great week and happy stitching, everyone. Bye-bye.